Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to the code generator. And this is your Nandini after a long time. First of all, I'm very sorry. I was unable to create videos for you because of some personal issues. But don't worry, I'm right now. I'm here with you. So today we are going to discuss Java arrays. So what are you waiting for? Let's begin with the Java arrays. So yeah, the Java arrays are used to store multiple values in single variable instead of declaring separate variables for each value. So before using arrays or before you know arrays, what you should do? We used to declare separate variable for each and every different value. But the moment you know arrays, there is no need to do such kind of things. You can declare an array, you can use array in your programs. Okay? So let's do it the whatever things are there in the array practically with you. So the first thing, how to declare an array. So for example, you would like to declare an array for the string data type. So what you will write? You will write the first data type of that array. That is, I would like to write for string, so I'll say string, then open close curly brackets, and then name of the array. This is how you can declare an array for the string elements, or for example, you want to declare an array for the integer values. So you will say int, open close square brackets, and you can name it as whatever you want to. I said minor, that is minor. This is what the first part. Okay, now you know how to declare an array. But what to do? By just declaring. But right now I want to insert an element inside the array. So how to do that? The only simple thing is that I'll just say is equal to and open close curly brackets, and inside that curly brackets you will insert or you will write all the elements within the double quotes. So this is how you can insert an element in the array for strings. Okay, so I'll just paste it out and say, just to paste. Okay, this is how you can insert elements inside the array. So what I have did, I have written Volvo inside the double quotes. Then I said comma, then another element in another double quotes, then comma, another element in another double quotes, comma, and the last one is Mazda. So this is what inserting elements inside the array for the string. How to do for the integer? So I'll just directly say 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, and whatever it may be, you would like to insert the elements. So we are done with the inserting elements. Now how to access the elements of an array? So you can access an array elements by referring to the index numbers. So now index numbers, just keep in mind, array indexes starts with 0. So if we will say 0, 0 is the first element, 1 is the second element, 2 is the third element, kind of thing. Okay, so now will try to access the elements of an array. So we'll say system.out, and now I would like to access the first element of the array called cars. So I'll say cars of 0. As I said, 0 is the first element. So it should print Volvo. So let's see what it's doing. Just say Control S, and what is the name of this? This is array. So I'll run array. So as you can see, the first element is Volvo, and if now I would like to print the second element, so I'll just change the number and I'll run again. So it will be the BMW. Okay, so this is how you can access an array with the help of the index number. Now For example, I would like to change the element inside an array. And I said, instead of Volvo, I would like to insert something different. So how can I insert? So the only simple thing, as I said, I would like to insert the first. I would like to change the first element. So I'll say cars of 0, and I'll just assign different value. It can be A, B, C. Okay, and just put semicolon, and now I'll just print this. Okay, so just say Control S, and I'll print the first element of an array cars. So yeah, now it has changed to ABC. Before it was Volvo, but I just changed the value of first element inside the cars array. Now it is ABC. So this is how you can change the elements inside the array. And next, what if you would like to know the length of the array? So it is very simple to find out how many elements an array has. You can use the length property. So it is very easy thing. So I'll just copy paste it in order to show you. And this is my array name, that is cars, and I'll use the length property for this array. I'll just say control save and just run this. So yep, the length of the cars is 4. That means we have 4 elements in this array. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is what the length of the array. You can find out how many elements are containing in the current array. And next is loop through an array with loops. That is for each and for. So you can use the loops in the array. For example, while loop, for loop, or for each loop. So you can loop through the array elements with for loop and use the length property to specify how many times the loop should run. Okay, so first we'll go with the for loop as I have mentioned already. So how we are going to do? We are going to write for. Inside the bracket, int I is equal to 0. That means I would like to start with 0th element. And I'll say I is less than cars dot length. That means if the length of the array is 4, then it should run less than 4. That means it will run till 3. Okay. Then after that, I'll say semicolon, and I would like to increase the count. Okay, and I'll just print it out right now. It will print I as we have declared I. So just save it and just run it. So first of all, before just running, what this code is going to do? This code is going to print all of the elements of the array cars. So just let's see the output for this. Just to show you, I will show this. So this is how, as you can see, ABC, BMW, Ford, and Mazda. These are the elements now for the array cars. So this is how we have done with the for loop. What if you would like to loop through an array with the help of for each loop? So that is also very simple. What we are going to do, we have already the array, we have inserted the elements inside the array, we have already declared the array. So we are just going to use the array. So we'll say for inside the bracket, the data type of the variable and the name of the variable. colon the name of the array which we are going to access or which we are going to loop through. Okay, and after that I'll just say print I. So this is the very simple one in the loops. I'll just change it so to different thing and I'll say T and just okay. So there was an error because of the same variable and I have written just something else. I'll just save it now and just run it. So this is how the output is. It will start from here. ABC, BMW, Ford and Mazda. Okay. So the example above can read like this: for each string element called T as in index in comes, print out the value of T. If you compare the for loop and for each loop, you will see that for each method is easier to write. It does not require counter and it is more readable. So there is no need to use the length property in for each loop, but in the for loop we have to use length property. So the for each loop is much easier than for loop. And now the last one about the arrays is multi-dimensional arrays. So we'll see that also practically. So a now what is multi-dimensional array? A multi-dimensional array is an array containing one or more arrays. So how to create a multi-dimensional array? So to create two-dimensional, now we are going to create only just two-dimensional arrays. So to create a two-dimensional array, add each array with its own set of curly braces. So let's say right now we are going to create integer array. So int open plus curly braces, so square brackets and open plus square brackets. And I'll say my num. Okay, my number. Okay, this is also fine. My numbers, and this is how you can declare an multi-dimensional array. But what if I would like to insert an element inside the multi-dimensional array? So I'll say in the first bracket 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, and this is how the first array is, and I'll say comma, and another set of array is 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8. So this is how you can insert an elements inside the multi-dimensional array. Now to access the elements of the my numbers array, specify two indexes. Okay, so we'll just specify and after that I'll tell you. So I'll say int x is equals to my numbers. My numbers are bigger for me. So my numbers open close for 1, open close 2. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we are specifying two indexes, one for the array and one for the elements inside the array. The example I have given here, it accesses the element in the second array of the my numbers. So what it's going to? It is going to access the third element of the second array in my numbers. Okay, so we're just going to print this. Okay, I have already print statement. copied. I'll just print this. I say X. Okay, and I'll just run this. So yes, this is the third element of the second array inside the my numbers. So this is how the arrays was. So that's it with the today's topic. And if you have any question, you can ask me below the comment section, or you can find me at codegenerator1115, or directly you can put or drop a mail on the Python code 1115@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe my channel to see all the videos